What is up, YouTube, and welcome to this trailer breakdown of the final Tenet trailer. The reviews have been mostly positive, if divided. A few people have said that it is convoluted, but then again, so was Interstellar, The Prestige, and most other Christopher Nolan movies, and we absolutely love him for it. Now, there will be spoilers in this trailer breakdown, as there has been a lot of new footage from nearly all of the movie's timeline. And to keep it kind of fresh, I will be focusing on the new footage in this trailer. I won't be kind of discussing stuff we have really already seen unless it has actually been extended. The trailer also features the new Travis Scott song, The Plan, which is actually from the movie, and I really like this song. I've seen a few people on Reddit and Twitter kind of hate on it, but I never thought that a Travis Scott and Christopher Nolan link-up would be the thing that I actually wanted. And to me, a Travis Scott fan, the song really doesn't disappoint. It's kind of visceral and fits the tone of what we've seen so far. So the trailer opens with some footage we've already seen. However, we get an extended cut of this as we get a better look at the protagonist seeing bullets in reverse, as it is explained to him that every kind of object looks the same except one is actually inverted. The bullet reverses, and we know this is because of the entropy of an object. We know that it is being reversed through time's arrow. I do have a video deep dive explaining how that works, so you can go and check that out on my channel. Now, we see more shots of the prologue that was in cinemas last year, which features a huge assault on a concert hall, and we do indeed see some people being caught here as the scenes are actually in reverse. We see bullets reversing and things like that, so time is of course being a big thing, and I expect in the final kind of product we will see scenes kind of sort of twice in forward and reverse as they have to go back and actually, invert it all. As well as this, we also see the protagonist training on the boat from the first trailer. I think this leads credence to my theory that he actually arrives on this ship after the huge battle we see at the end of this trailer, and the battle is at the start and the end, like a good palindrome, but more on that later as we dissect that footage. More shots of the Russian and Elizabeth Debicki are included, as it seems he is truly, or at least the protagonist, is truly playing an undercover spy, infiltrating the world of the Russian by getting in with his wife. How very, very James Bond. But I think this is really cool. I think that's really interesting, and it seems like he is going undercover as a diplomat, and I think that he is getting Sir Michael Caine's kind of influence there, whose character is actually called Sir Michael. Now, we know that the Russian will steal gold on the highway scene, and we see him again here as well. I think it's not just for money, but the gold being used as a semiconductor, possibly for his massive kind of inversion machine we see at the end of the trailer. The plane scene has enhancements, as we see, and it looks like actually on the plane is the gold with the Russian that he has stolen. However, this could be the Russian himself stealing it first, or it could also be on the actual highway scene. It's not too clear, but I'm going to go with that it is actually on the plane, in my opinion, but it is all speculations. We know how kind of cagey these edits of trailers can actually be. Now, we see some more shots of Robert Pattinson's character. He says how time is not a problem, but getting out is. That's ominous, but it might be that he's talking about the spy life. Of course, being a spy is, you can never really get out. Just talk to Natasha Romanoff there, and many other, it's always the theme of other kind of James Bond movies. It's the theme of the Bond movies we've had recently as well with Daniel Craig. We also finally see Aaron Taylor-Johnson as he says, "You have no idea what you're getting yourself in for if you go through that door," just to paraphrase him there. I expect this is the first time that the protagonist actually uses inversion. It does look like that, and it's quite curious nonetheless. I think he may, or at least the protagonist will, kind of embed himself in with the Russian and get himself in a bit too deep just so he can use the inversion machine to reverse everything. It looks the same as the red and blue rooms we have seen previously, and the Russian is actually behind one of them, so we're going to get a lot of wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey stuff. Now, next up we have confirmation that there will be a future battle, as the scientist says that these objects are actually detritus from a war. And we actually see this in the trailer. We see a huge battle, which we predicted on this channel before, as a protagonist is wearing a mask, how very 2020, which you need when you are inverted. But we also see soldiers, and we see them going through some sort of time travel inversion D-Day landing, with many soldiers going through an airlock into an inversion scene. This looks like it will be the biggest part of the movie. This is the final battle, I think, as buildings are blown up and also reassembled due to the weapons being used. I expect this is the palindrome, like I said, part of the movie, with this taking place at the start and the end, because the objects are come from here into the past. So it's going to be quite crazy to see. I think that would be really exciting. And the objects around are kind of, I think that he is going to be, or the protagonist at least, is going to be at the start of the movie, saved from whatever happens in this final battle. And then he'll be told kind of just what happened and how he can actually prevent it. I think that would be really cool. And these scenes look like they are from the end of the movie, because we see Robert Pattinson in a little dune buggy going across, going maybe to the battle. So I think that's really cool. I'm really excited to see this, and I think that we're going to have a real kind of crazy sandwich in the middle with the whole battle and trying to save everything or stop the Russian from doing whatever he actually wants to do. Now, interestingly as well, we actually get another look in one of the international trailers at some more footage, and it seems like the protagonist himself is going kind of undercover in this war and trying to infiltrate the actual machine. Now, in another shot as well, we actually see Aaron Taylor-Johnson's character look like he's betraying someone or doing something with a machine that looks like something from some futuristic cyberpunk game. And I think this might be a portable inversion device, which would be really cool. I can't decide what this is, but I do think it might be that. It does look really interesting, whatever it is. And I really do think that he is actually going to betray someone, and he might actually be the Russian from a different part of time. Yes, it is a long shot, but yes, it is a huge kind of crazy theory, but let me know what you think in the comments. So, a bit of a shorter video here from my other Tenet videos, because there isn't too much to talk about. There's just loads of new footage, which is really cool. But there are spoilers out there, so be careful, please, people. If you're interested, please do drop a subscription down below with notifications on, and do thumbs up the video as well if you enjoyed it. And I will see you soon, and goodbye.